Hello everyone, see you after a long time. Yeah, I'm Master Siddhpura, Yash is back over here, and today we will discuss about the topic Ikigai. Do you know what is your Ikigai? First things first, let's understand what does the word mean Ikigai. It basically means a life purpose. Do you know what is the purpose of your life? Have you ever thought of this question? Whatever things or activities which you are performing, do you really enjoy in it? Do you really find happiness or peace in it? Let's discuss about it. In today's world, you have seen people doing many activities like working in corporates, going to school, students going to school, studying, but they are not performing any activities. Like, no, studies are important, that's correct, but only studies are not important. You should have an activity or a task which makes you happy or gives you joy and keeps you at peace. The purpose of life is something that you perform that task or activity and you will never get bored of. No matter how many times you do, how many hours you do, how many weeks you do, you will always get the same joy, and that spirit inside you will be the same whenever and however much time you perform that activity. That's the purpose of life. Purpose is something, for example, a soldier's purpose is to serve his country and protect it from its evil. And even at a half night, that is midnight, you will tell that soldier, it's time to go to the border. He will never hesitate back. He will never give any excuses just because that is his purpose of life. He is meant for that thing. But have you ever give a thought to yourself, what am I meant for? And see, it's difficult, it's not that difficult also to identify what their purpose is. You just have to keep exploring things about it. For example, an artist, let's take an example about an artist, a painter. A painter paints different things and it never gets bored. He or she never gets bored of it. He keeps on doing things. It takes hours for making a beautiful painting, which has a deep meaning inside it. But do you think that patience and consistency, how will the painter has maintained that? This is just because he is meant for the thing. He gives its 100% in that thing and he feels peace while painting something. That is the reason he is able to do that patiently and consistently the work for 3 to 4 hours. Because it's like a painting is not just made in 10 to 15 minutes. It takes hours for it completed, and showing equal amount of work in every sections of that painting is very difficult. And that only can be possible if only the thing you are interested in painting and you think that is the purpose of your life. So for finding what the purpose of your life, ask yourself which activities makes you feel happy, which activities helps you to find joy, gets you in a high spirit and you will never get bored of. For example, there are children who like playing cricket. You tell them to play cricket, hours and hours they will keep playing. They will never feel tired of it. You ask someone to read a book, a whole day will pass. Then too, the person who is reading the book wouldn't be able to recognize the whole day has passed because he is completely inside the book. He's understanding each and every sentence. He is completely visualizing himself in that scenario. That is something the man or the woman who is reading the book is experiencing, and that is like they enjoy it. They find peace at it. So, and one thing, having a purpose in life is very important. We don't have to live like machines. We are not robots. We are humans. We have emotions, feelings, expressions, and something. Emotions are also important in life. Just working like a robot is something will just make you do the work for the sake of doing. We don't have to do anything for the sake of doing. We have to, if we even perform a task, we should enjoy in it because we are giving our valuable time in it. The time should be utilized and you should get productive results. And Ikigai is something which will help you to grow yourself, and it will even enhance your qualities inside you and you will be able to explore more in that field and even in various places. See, my Ikigai is something knowing about things. I very get curious about things. If I hear something or if I watch something, I get curious about it. I just go research about it on Google or various platforms, or I find it in books, and that makes me feel very much interesting. That curiosity inside me helps me to learn about things, and I like learning about things, having knowledge about it, guiding people who don't know about it, learning new things, experiencing them. That is exploration. Unless and until you explore things, you won't be able to find your purpose. Learning about things is not the only purpose I have. My purpose is to serve my country in any way I can. But that does not mean serving countries only you can do by going in army, police or anything. Even if you are a doctor, you are an engineer, teacher, a businessman or any other thing, you are serving your country in any profession. The only thing you have to do is do your task which is being assigned to you with great dedication and perfect, not exactly perfection, but yeah, with great dedication, so that the work what you have done gives you good results out of it. ऐसा नहीं कि चलो काम दिया कर लिया करने के, that is not something the purpose of life. Purpose of life is something you do that work, no matter how many times you do, how much time you give to that. If you do 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, anything, you will get enjoyed and you will get peace. Find peace in it and you will never get bored of it. That is the purpose of your life. So come on, stand up. Don't just sit on the mobile phones and be on Instagram scrolling reels and YouTube shorts. That will not find you give any result. That is just temporary thing and it will get you addicted to that. Yeah, I'm not telling using Instagram is bad. I too use myself, but I have my limits. That is something I use my time productively, and I really advise you to use your time productively and find what's the purpose of your life. See, there is only one life. You can't just be wasting just by sitting on the bed in Instagram or just doing the work for the sake of doing. Live such a life that when you will get old, when you have remind what you did in your life, you should feel enjoyed, you should feel calm, satisfied that you lived such a life that is worth living. You should not regret, array shit, I had the time, but no, I was on Instagram, I was on YouTube just scrolling reels, shorts, or I was just roaming outside. No, you should not regret, because if you regret your decision, it will create guilt, and guiltiness is something that kills you from inside. And I really tell, avoid regrets, and that can only be happen by utilizing your time in productively. Productively does not mean only working or studying or doing things. Productively means you utilize that time for the purpose which makes you happy. Read a book, go on a walk, do gym, work out, study if you like it, and obviously studies are important. Work, paint, anything, explore things, make innovative things, like make inventions, learn from things. Unless and until you will explore or ask yourself, what is the purpose of my life? Until then, you won't be able to find it. The only step you have to take, start. Once you start, trust the process, you will surely find what's the purpose of your life, and that only will happen when you actually want to know what is the purpose of life. So, after listening this video, ask yourself, what is the purpose of my life? And start doing it, start the process. And really, I'm telling you, you will find peace and joy once you find what is the purpose of your life. So, best of luck to you guys, and really find the purpose of your life, what's your ikigai, and have a great life ahead. Best of luck. Thank you.